Hi, everyone. I'm Gabriel Duran. I am a master's student at the University of Quebec in Montreal.
I am Bashan Wright, and today we'll be answering your questions.
We've received a lot of feedback, and we want to ensure that everyone has been heard. And here's some 4 common questions that we've received a lot of. So I'll go ahead and start. And our first question is, how do we get captions into these interviews, both live and even after on our YouTube channel?
Yeah, no, I think for those people who came to our last live interview or watched the YouTube channel, we tried for the first time to get captions into the interviews. And it seemed like it worked. It seemed like it was a little bit behind in terms of the person's speech, and then the caption would show up. And so we received a lot of feedback concerning captioning during our interviews. And we heard you. And initially, we thought we were not able to make this service available in our interviews, and was going to aim to make it available in our recordings or posted YouTube videos. And it seemed like both of those things worked in our last interview. So we're happy to be able to provide captions.
Perfect. And for our next question, we have received some feedback of some individuals who find this 5:30 p.m. Eastern time to be really difficult to attend. And I can see this being especially an issue for people who are on the West Coast, but specifically for our audience who are parents. This is the time when, kids are all at home and parenting is their main role. So we have considered, changing the time to 4 p.m. Eastern instead of 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Can you just shine a little bit more light on this?
Yeah, no, I think as a team, we discussed this and we understand the inconvenience or potential inconvenience of the time for some of our participants, especially for people who have kids at home and want to watch the live interviews. Some have asked to move the interview time back to make it more accessible. But we also know that since our curriculum is fully underway, many of you have shaped your schedules around these interview times. And so that's would present a second challenge to some people. In our next email to our pod leaders on Sundays, we'll be circulating a poll and this poll will be on the website to decide whether or not to keep the time at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or move it to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or whether or not either time works for everybody. So I think we'd like to hear from you guys on timing and see which one works best. But keep in mind that we're trying to upload the recordings as soon as possible. I think the last one we uploaded maybe within 30 minutes or within an hour of the recording. And we'll continue to try to do that because, when I look at the number of viewers post-recording, there's still a significant number in the thousands that watch the video recordings. And so we'll take a look at the poll and then we'll keep in touch. And for now, it will remain at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless we say otherwise or you get another message from us indicating that.